not saying they're bad people. I'm just saying, look, there's a bunch of bad apples in the bunch, okay? And forgive me if I don't want them running across the border into America all willy-nilly like it's a McDonald's Playhouse playground.
Okay, first of all, you don't even know if you've met a Canadian before.
Cheryl, it's all over InfoWars and Breitbart, okay?
Okay, I just want to be able to relax and read my Capote stories. That's all I'm asking right now.
Well, look at me. Look at me, I'm the monster, wanting to talk to my wife.
If that's what you wanted, then why, when I sat down to read, did you turn on the TV?
Cheryl, it's a James Bond marathon.
Hey, Mom.
Hey, sweetie.
Hey, Gary.
Oh, hey, honey.
What are you watching?
A James Bond marathon.
Which one is it?
I believe it's The Hunt for Mr. and Mrs. Pussy Willow.
I know that's not what it's called.
I'm pretty sure that's what it's called. It's my favorite one. Pretty good at guessing movie names.
Okay. I talked to someone after class, and I kind of got you a job interview tomorrow at my school.
Really?
Yeah, tomorrow at 9 a.m. in the morning.
9 a.m. in the morning?
Mm-hmm.
Steph, that's a little early, no? A little heads up would have been nice.
This is the heads up, Gary. I'm telling you, it's tomorrow. Here's the application. You need to fill that out. Here's the other part of it. Fill it out, bring it with you. Here's some brochures on the college just to, like, make yourself familiar with the campus.
Am I applying for the president?
That's really sweet.
It's not a big deal.
Is this like a college application?
Gary, please take this seriously. Hey, I told them that you were gonna apply. Please don't humiliate me.
How would I humiliate you?
By saying humiliate. Why are you pronouncing it like that?
I'm not pronouncing it wrong. I'm shortening it to speed up my speech.
It's the same amount of syllables.
Pronounce it correctly, Gary.
Humiliate.
Say it how we spelled it out.
Humiliate. Humiliate.
Humiliate?
This is worse than the rhyming.
That's how a European settler would have said it.
You've never heard a European speak.
Well, tomato, tomato. Look. I'm gonna read all these papers. I'm gonna fill out this thing.
That one.
And then I'm gonna get a job. No stunts, no nothing. Swear on the Corvette.
Speaking of which, I'll take the bus tomorrow, and you can take my car.
Cheryl, let me explain it to where it would make sense to you. You drive a clown car, okay? And what you're asking me to do is to drive your clown car to a job interview.
Look, it's too hot to have this argument, okay? I've seen this rerun before. I don't want to watch it again. You're gonna take your car, you're gonna say the spots to park were too compact, and you're not gonna go on the interview. Please take my car.
Gary, if you don't take Mom's car, I'm gonna cancel the interview. Please. Please.
All right. This goes against everything I believe in. But
Wow.
I'm gonna fill all this out, and I'm gonna get a job. I'll get a job, and I get jobs all the time. I can. So I'm gonna fill this out, we'll be fine. We'll have more money than we know what to do with. Ready for the 1%? We're gonna be there.
It's a minimum wage.
Yeah, it's fine.
Can
I should have
make sure he spells his name right on the application?
I was gonna give him a blank sheet of paper. Gary, can you give me back the application for a minute? I'm gonna give you a blank sheet of paper to work on.
I already used Sharpie on it.
I'm gonna turn in, Gary. It's getting late.
All right, babe, I'll be in there in a minute. I just want to make sure I get all this down. Wow, these are pretty good. Don't need that. Look at this. I got it.
Did you stay up all night, Gare?
You bet! And you're out of your mind if you think I'm gonna let this one slip away.
How many of those did you have?
Cheryl, I don't know, 2 maybe? You can see there's 13 cans here, but look how small they are. They're so small. They're making them small now.
You got beer there, too.
Cheryl, yes, of course, I always have beer here. I don't have time to argue about this. I gotta get going. Look, I'm gonna pack up my stuff, I'm gonna go to the job interview, I'm gonna land it, and I'm gonna come back, and we're gonna have a celebration, okay?
You don't want to maybe change clothes? You've been in those since yesterday.
Cheryl, these are my best dressed clothes. I'm a best dressed man. It's bad enough you have me driving your clown car to work. Do you know what that's gonna do to me? I'm already calling it my job. All right, baby. I'd like breakfast next time I have a job interview. All right?
Well, hopefully there's not a next time, okay?
Come here, baby bird.
All right.
Gary loves you.
All right. Please don't screw this up.
Oh, yeah! That's it, baby. Look at that. I'm 30 minutes early. I can do anything. I can literally do anything. I'm gonna prove every elementary school teacher wrong right now. Gary Schmotts getting a job interview today. It was unexpected. It was unprecedented, folks. I was told 24 hours before that I had an interview. Didn't have the interview. It's crazy. It's crazy to think that I went from sitting on the couch watching my favorite James Bond movie, now I'm at an interview 30 minutes early. It's crazy. These things really wear off pretty quick, though. That's the truth. Maybe I'll go down to AutoZone later.
Two words have me stumped here.
What are they?
The first one is a 3-letter word for jazz musician, Montgomery.
Wes?
Let me plug that in. Heck, you're right. Boy, you sure do know your jazz music, honey. You're like the John Stockton, but not in basketball. I kind of wish you'd stuck with those trombone lessons when you were a kid.
I don't know. Trombone? It never made me feel jazz the way I thought it could, you know? Besides, you can't solve crime with jazz. I've tried.
Yeah, that's usually true.
What's that other word?
Oh, right. It's a 4-letter word for failure.
Gary?
Hey, not nice. Although I do appreciate your quick-wittedness. And again, thank you for getting him that interview. I know it means a lot to him.
It's not a problem. Honestly, I feel kind of bad that I'm living here. I should be out on my own. You work really hard. Just want to make sure I'm contributing as much as I can.
Hey, time out, Carl Malone. You can stay here for as long as you're getting your degree. You're the first person in our family to get a master's. That's your contribution as far as I'm concerned.
Thanks, Mom. What's Gary's excuse?
You know, he can actually surprise you when he's trying, and he's trying to surprise us now, I think.
Okay, well, not all surprises are good.
Honey, the best parts of life are when you're caught off guard.
Was Pearl Harbor a good surprise?
Hey, no Pearl Harbor stuff. Your great-grandfather died in that battle.
Yeah, bombing the USS Arizona. He betrayed our country.
Well, he's a hero to some.
Fascists.
Those are people, too.
They're not good people.
Hey, we don't need to remember people that passed away. We need to forget them by honoring them. You know, some of them fought for decades after the war because they didn't know it was over.
Okay.
Oh, man. I'm late. I'm only 10 minutes late, though. That's okay. You know what? I'm late because I'm great. You're lucky to have me. I'm Gary Schmotts. You got this, Gary. This is safe.
Sorry about that. Gary Schmotts, I am here for Bernice. I'm not sure if that's a man or a woman. Excuse my voice. I just woke up.
I'm not seeing anything. Tell me your name again.
It's Gary Ridgway Schmotts. Job interview. Big job.
Oh, I'm so sorry. This looks like you were very late.
Yes, I know. I'm 10 minutes late. Can we not split hairs, okay? And you know what? Time's just a flat circle when you think about it, and you know this if you've read a book.
Okay. It's not 10 minutes. Your interview was yesterday.
What? What are you talking about? I just got here, okay? And right now, frankly, it feels like you're trying to bust a gentleman's balls, which is very rude.
I would never.
I've been nothing but nice to you, okay? This is very important. My job interview is today, Tuesday at 9 a.m.
Yes, Tuesday at 9 a.m. Today is Wednesday.
Oh, how long was I asleep for?
It's hard to tell if you're asking me or if you're talking to yourself.
Anyways, what's your name?
Jenna.
Genta with a D or a T?
I don't think that that's the name. No T or D, just Jenna.
Look, doesn't matter what your name is. The fact is, I stayed up all night studying for this job, okay? I got here a little early, and when you get somewhere a little early, what do? You take a nap. I just happened to sleep for 24 hours. It's not a big deal.
You're telling me you've been asleep in our parking garage for 24 hours?
Yeah, and here I am, and I just want to know if Bernice is still available or not.
Okay. Can I ask you what job it's for?
It's something really high up. Maybe your boss. It could be mayor of the school, mayor of the students.
Okay.
Something, a mayoral position.
Hey, Bernice. We have a person here who is interviewing for mayor of the school. Is that a thing? I would have put it. I don't know. That's what he said.
Hey, Genta, may I use, before I take the interview, may I use the restroom? I've been holding it for 24 hours. I have to release something. Considering I am a pinch late, I'll talk first. Thank you for having me, and you're welcome for me agreeing to do this interview.
You're welcome. I didn't say thank you. You're interrupting my schedule by being here. And frankly, the fact that you're 24 hours late for an interview has told me everything that I need to know about you. But Stephanie is a great student and a very nice young lady, and so I'm going to pretend to give you a chance for the next 3-ish minutes. Now, why should I hire you?
First off, Bernice, or should I say Bernie?
Absolutely not.
Fine. Bern.
No.
B.
Bernice.
Bernice? Play
No,
nice?
just don't say my name at all. How about that?
I'm just gonna have to call you Bern. I already made the decision in my head. I'm so sorry. First off, I'm reliable.
You're a day late because you slept overnight in our parking garage.
How do you expect me to work here if you're gonna be holding that over my head forever? I'm sorry, you're sorry. I think it's best we let it go.
I'm not sorry.
Okay. Well, secondly, when Gary Schmotts has a job, he commits. Let me paint you into an example here. I go around town collecting phone books that my neighbors neglectfully leave on their doorstep. Now, I have 75 phone books in my garage alone, some of which are in near mint condition. Now, I know what you're thinking. What are you gonna do with all those phone books, Gary? What's gonna happen is, when the eventual technological apocalypse happens, we're gonna want hard numbers. And guess who people are gonna come to buy their phone book?
What are you even talking about right now?
Exactly. I wait outside these people's houses for hours, and I go back over and over again waiting for the phone book to get delivered. And when it finally does, I wait to see if the person brings it inside. Do you comprehend how much planning?
Okay, you know, that's enough. Let's just get through one last formality so that you can tell your stepdaughter that I actually tried to give you a real interview, okay?
Actually, it's my daughter.
What?
Yeah, Stephanie is my daughter. That's what we say around the house.
She explicitly told me to never call her your daughter. It came up multiple times.
She's a crazy kid, and I'm starting to think we might not be talking about the same person.
What was your last place of employment?
Well, I used to work at Circuit City, but we all know what happened there. I was fired. And currently, for the past 5 or 6 years, I've been self-employed. I work on my 1956 Corvette, and my pay is the pride and satisfaction it gives me. I have a picture of me working on it that I can show you.
No, that is not necessary. Nor is this interview, as we will not be hiring you. I made that assumption when you showed up so offensively late this morning.
Still holding on to that, huh?
Yeah, give my best to Stephanie and have a nice day.
Wait, you don't want to see my resume or ask me anything else? That's
Nope,
it?
the door is right there. Thank you.
Well, you know, I filled this out when you changed your mind.
I'm not going to change my mind.
Okay. Fine. Yeah, I was late. I'll admit that. I'm a bigger person. But I was very tired. I was up late studying to get this job. And I think I'd be a really great person here. I really need this job. I told my family I was gonna get it. And I don't know if I can go home and tell them I didn't get it. They don't think I can do it, and I know I can.
Look, Larry,
If you look at this resume, it actually says Gary. That's my name.
I don't care if it says Bert Tap Dancing Reynolds. You were not getting hired for this job. You were late. You were inexperienced. You're completely unqualified. You know, to tell you the truth, I don't think I've ever interviewed somebody so unfit to be a night janitor.
This job is for a janitor?
Yes. What else would I possibly consider hiring you for?
Well, I don't know the hierarchy of the school, but maybe like what a mayor is to a town, like mayor of the school or something like that.
Oh, God.
Does that make sense?
No, it doesn't make sense. Now, get the hell out of my office.
All right, well, I'm gonna take off. I guess we've decided this job is below me, and I'm just gonna go ahead and leave a couple of these here in case.
No, you're not. No, just take those with you.
Oh, they fell out of my hand.
Well, come on, just
They have my name and address on them.
pick them up and take them with you as you go. I will never be talking to you again.
Yeah.
Yeah, you just take them with you.
Okay.
There's a person leaving here right now. Just make sure that he leaves and don't validate his parking, okay? No, I want a salad.
You got it. You are the mayor. No, not mayor. No, you're right. I remember. There are no mayors of schools. That's not a thing.
Well, I appreciate you taking my call. I know he's not allowed back there, but I'm desperate. All right, bye.
Gary's home.
Oh my God, where the hell have you been, Gary? I've been worried sick. And you know my history with men disappearing.
I was,
Gary, why didn't you answer your phone?
my phone? Guys, I told you. I lost my phone in the duck pond last month. I was drunk in the park, remember? I swam in there for hours and nowhere to be found.
Okay, I tried Dave. I tried AutoZone. I tried both Hooters locations.
Yeah, Mom was about to have me start flyering the neighborhood. Do you know how embarrassing that would have been?
Well, I'm here now, so we can all relax.
Okay, please tell me you have some good news.
Oh my God, you screwed this up. Of course you screwed it up. Why did I think you wouldn't screw it up? You screw everything up.
You know, you disappointed me today.
You big piece of dog shit.
I'm sorry you're such a pathetic loser.
You'll never be my father,
Surprise! Yeah, I aced the interview. And so, we started training that same day. And then we just started doing the overnight shift right away. And here I am. You ladies are looking at janitor Schmotts. And trust me, I would have called you, except it's a busy job. And then I wouldn't have gotten to see your face when I told you the surprise.
Oh, honey, I'm so proud of you.
Oh, oof. You were warm.
Stop.
Did you come out of the oven?
Thank you.
Well, I'm definitely surprised. I'm gonna call Bernice and thank her for interviewing you.
You know what? I said you'd probably do something like that, and she said, let's let the dogs lie where they make their bed, and let's just keep this quiet, because it's gonna look like she's showing favoritism and something about college wanting to look like a fair boss. So she said, just keep it a secret.
Yeah, that actually makes sense, honey. God, I feel so silly.
You should.
I knew that you could do it. If you just put your hands to the grindstone, you could get a job. Didn't I tell you, sweetie?
I guess you did.
I did.
I'm part of the workforce, baby.
You know what? Shoot, this calls for a celebration. Tomorrow, I'm buying us an air conditioner for real this time. Not just those big ice cubes. I'm talking a real air conditioner. In the meantime, I'm making your favorite burger flambe, and I'm getting olives, onions, and everything else in between on top.
Stop it.
It's too late. It's already done.
Maybe for dessert, we can have some butt pudding?
All right, behave.
Well, I want it. Who knew she would be so happy?
Well, I'm definitely shocked. Especially because you disappoint me all the time. Every day. Since I met you.
Okay.
It's your default.
Huh.
But great job, Gary.
I know I did a good job. And you know what? I think I deserve a hug. From my favorite daughter. Give your dad a hug, huh?
Okay, but you're still not my dad.
The law's the law.
There's no law about that.
I made 2 people happy today. That's incredible. Look at them. You did it, Gary. All you had to do was alter the past. You're a piece of work, Gary. You know what? I'm gonna get caught up on that Bond marathon.